Deep in New Zealand, ancient forests stand tall. When night falls, a different world awakens. The air grows cool. The stars begin to shine brightly above the canopy. Moonlight filters through the leaves, casting long, dancing shadows on the forest floor. This is a realm of unique sounds and hidden life. Many creatures here are found nowhere else on Earth. They have evolved in isolation for millions of years. This isolation has shaped them into extraordinary beings. Listen closely. Can you hear the soft rustle in the undergrowth? It is not a possum, nor a kiwi. It is something far rarer, a true treasure of these islands. This land was once a land of birds, with few mammals to trouble them. Now things are different, and many ancient species struggle, but some still cling to existence, hidden away in remote corners. They are a precious link to a primordial past. This gentle giant is the Kakapo. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of this extraordinary bird. The kakapo, or is a truly remarkable species. It is the world's only flightless parrot. It is also the heaviest parrot, weighing up to 4 kilograms. Its feathers are a beautiful mottled green and yellow. This coloring provides excellent camouflage. It helps the kakapo blend in with the forest foliage during the day. It has a large gray beak, strong and powerful. This beak is used for grinding food and also for climbing. Around its beak it has sensitive whiskers, much like a cat's. These whiskers help it to navigate in the dark. Its legs are short but very strong, perfect for walking long distances. Its feet are large, with 2 toes pointing forwards and 2 backwards. This arrangement is typical of parrots and helps with climbing trees. The kakapo is often called an owl parrot. It has a distinctive flat face with a disc of soft feathers. This facial disc is very similar to that of an owl. It helps to channel sound towards its ears. Like owls, kakapos are nocturnal. They sleep during the day and become active at night. These magnificent birds once roamed widely across New Zealand. Why can this parrot not fly? The answer lies deep in New Zealand's history. For millions of years, these islands had no land mammals as predators. There were no cats, no stoats, no rats. The main threats came from the sky. In this safe environment, flying was not necessary. Flight uses a lot of energy. If a bird does not need to fly, it can lose this ability. Over generations, the kakapo evolved to live on the ground. Its wings became small and short. The keel, where flight muscles attach, became smaller. It could no longer lift its heavy body into the air. Instead, it became an excellent walker and climber. It developed strong legs for trekking through the dense forest. The kakapo's ancestors could fly like other parrots, but as time passed, those that spent more time on the ground perhaps found more food. Slowly, flight became a distant memory. The kakapo became perfectly adapted to a life on the forest floor. Its unique adaptation became its greatest weakness. Although the kakapo cannot fly, it is a surprisingly skilled climber. It uses its strong legs and large feet to grip tree trunks. Its sharp claws provide excellent traction on bark, but it has another tool for climbing: its powerful beak. The kakapo uses its beak like a third limb. It bites onto branches and pulls itself upwards. This method is slow but very effective. It allows the kakapo to reach high into the canopy. Up in the trees, the kakapo can find food. It eats fruits, berries, and the tender shoots of plants. It can also escape some ground-dwelling dangers. Though it cannot fly down, it has a way of returning to the forest floor. It will often launch itself from a branch. It spreads its short wings, not to fly, but to parachute. The wings help to slow its descent. It lands, often rather clumsily, back on the ground. These climbing skills are essential for its survival. The forest canopy provides a rich source of nourishment. The kakapo has found other ways to navigate its complex forest home. Section 5. Echoes in the dark, a solitary life. The kakapo is a creature of the night. As darkness blankets the forest, it emerges from its daytime roost. Roosts are often under dense vegetation or in hollow logs. It begins its nightly foraging. It can travel several kilometers in a single night. It walks along well-worn tracks that it creates through the undergrowth. These tracks are like little highways for kakapos. They connect feeding areas and display sites. These parrots are generally solitary animals. They spend most of their lives alone. Unlike many other parrot species, they do not form pair bonds. They come together only for breeding. This solitary nature means each kakapo must find its own food. It must also be vigilant for danger on its own. Its keen senses of smell and hearing are vital. They help it to locate food and detect threats in the darkness. During its nocturnal wanderings, the kakapo feeds on a wide variety of plants. It is entirely vegetarian. Its diet includes leaves, stems, roots, fruits, seeds, and even pollen. Section 6, the booming call, a song for survival. When the time for breeding arrives, the male kakapo's behavior changes dramatically. This usually happens every 2 to 4 years. It coincides with the mass fruiting of certain trees, like the rimu. The males gather in special areas called leks. Here, each male creates a system of bowls in the earth. These are known as track and bowl systems. They are meticulously maintained. These bowls act as amplifiers for their calls. From these bowls, the males produce an extraordinary mating call. It is known as booming. This is a deep, resonant sound. It is incredibly low-pitched, almost like a foghorn. The male inflates a thoracic air sac, turning his body into a sound box. He emits a series of booms that can travel for several kilometers through the dense forest. He will boom for hours every night for up to 3 or 4 months. The booming call is designed to attract females. A female kakapo will travel long distances, drawn by these powerful sounds. She will assess the males based on their booming displays. This elaborate ritual is crucial for the survival of the species. Section 7. A fragile existence, the brink of disappearance. The story of the kakapo is also a story of dramatic decline. Before humans arrived in New Zealand, kakapos were abundant. They thrived in a land without mammalian predators. Maori settlers arrived around 700 years ago. They hunted kakapos for food and for their feathers. They also brought the kiore, or Polynesian rat. This rat preyed on kakapo eggs and chicks. This was the beginning of the kakapo's troubles. The arrival of European settlers in the 19th century brought even greater threats. They cleared vast areas of forest for farming. This destroyed much of the kakapo's habitat. More devastatingly, they introduced a host of new predators: stoats, ferrets, weasels, cats, and ship rats. These animals were efficient hunters. The flightless, ground-dwelling kakapo was no match for them. Its population plummeted catastrophically. By the mid-20th century, many feared it was extinct. For decades, the kakapo seemed to be a lost cause. Sightings became incredibly rare. Section 8. Guardians of the Kakapo, a fight for the future. The fight to save the kakapo is one of conservation's most intensive efforts. In the late 1980s and 1990s, a bold plan was put into action. All known surviving kakapos were moved to predator-free offshore islands. Islands like Wenuahu or Codfish Island and Pukenui or Anchor Island. These islands became sanctuaries, safe havens where kakapos could live without fear of stoats or rats. This was a monumental undertaking. On these islands, a dedicated team of scientists and rangers watches over every bird. Each kakapo is known by name. Each wears a smart transmitter. This allows researchers to track their movements, health, and breeding activity. During breeding seasons, nests are closely monitored. Supplementary food is provided to ensure females are in good condition to lay eggs. Sometimes eggs are taken to incubators to increase hatching success. Chicks may be hand-reared if necessary. One famous kakapo is Sirocco. He was hand-reared after a respiratory illness as a chick. Because of this, he became imprinted on humans. He does not participate in breeding, but he has become an incredible ambassador for his species. Section 9. A beacon of hope protecting our feathered friend. The journey of the Kakapo is a powerful tale of survival. It is a story of a unique bird brought to the edge of extinction. But it is also a story of human dedication and ingenuity. The recovery of the Kakapo shows what can be achieved. When people come together with a shared goal, amazing things can happen. Every chick that hatches, every adult that thrives is a victory. It is a testament to decades of hard work. The future of the Kakapo is looking brighter than it has for a long time. New techniques are constantly being developed to help them. But the work is far from over. Maintaining predator-free sanctuaries is an ongoing task. Ensuring genetic health requires constant vigilance. The ultimate goal is to have self-sustaining populations of kakapos back on the mainland. This is a long-term vision, but it is one worth striving for. We all have a part to play in protecting our planet's precious biodiversity. The kakapo is just one of many species that need our help. Supporting conservation organizations is crucial. These groups work on the front lines,